是随便看看，你也千万不要认真。Hello， 大家好，我是汪明。那么今天是一个全新的系列，简称别人家的神仙整大活儿。这个系列立志于收集那些来自于英辩、美辩、老国辩等等非现代华语辩论的专业辩手所整出来那些非常有意思又好玩的辩论赛。我们在欣赏这些比赛之余，也会一起来探讨华语辩论和这些其他的专业辩论领域到底有什么区别。那么规则就是这么的简单，你听懂了吗？那么我们今天选择的比赛是来自于牛津学联的辩论赛，侃爷和莎士比亚谁更牛？
Kanye is a genius, albeit a self-proclaimed one. He said himself, I am Picasso, I'm Walt Disney, I'm Steve Jobs. He didn't give himself the name Jesus for nothing. But I'm not sure that just by being one of the greatest minds of the 21st century, that necessarily makes you more relevant than Shakespeare. But why is Shakespeare so relevant? For me, it seems obvious that Shakespeare's main source of relevance is his legacy to the English language. Shakespeare single-handedly coined over 1,700 unique words for the English language. Addiction, accommodation, amazement, bloodstained, baseless, bump, circumstantial, countless, cruel-hearted, to name just a few.
Base.
这边给大家解释一下，他们这个辩题其实是 Kanye West 跟 Shakespeare 谁更具有现实意义。不过我们可能是为了吸引眼球，大部分情况下会把辩题翻译成谁更牛。我觉得这也就是为什么这个小哥一开头先讲了一下 Shakespeare 不是当代人，而 Kanye West 是当代人这样的一个区别所在。我们总觉得当代人对于现实的影响相对而言会更大一些。
But of course, it can be easily argued that Kanye is as avid a lexical mastermind as Shakespeare ever was. For in my opinion, the greatest of Kanye's album, contrary to Matt's belief, is Graduation. In the song Can't Tell Me Nothing, we get a hint of Kanye's revolutionary approach to word creation. Don't ever fix your lips like collagen to say something when you go end up apologizing. This classic case of Yeezian and Jambamon, whereby replacing apologizing with apologin, the verse flows off the page and Kanye cements himself as a true lyrical inventor.
我觉得他那样子一本正经的去讽刺的样子就是非常非常的好笑，我不知道大家有没有这个感受。我觉得讽刺这件事情好像在英语辩论和华语辩论里面都是相通的。我之前记得还有很多那种华语辩论的文章，就是去探讨在场上怎么样开嘲讽。我原本可能是一些对于英国绅士的刻板印象，我总觉得英文辩论是不是他们会比较的礼貌，但我现在发现好像他们跟华语辩论一样，也有这种充满嘲讽性的整活。尤其他们这是一个表演赛，可能尺度甚至比平时更大一些。
As the father of the English language, Shakespeare has helped create some of the 220,000 encompassing words domiciled to the English lexicon. The French language, on the other hand, only has 100,000 words in its lexicon. Now, it's not that the limited French vocabulary isn't as impressive as the English, more that the translation of weekend becoming le weekend, sandwich becoming le sandwich, and popcorn becoming le popcorn seems a little bit characteristically lazy.
我发现他们真的好喜欢开嘲讽，就是迄今为止已经开了2个嘲讽了。第一个是讲那个 Kanye West 的词汇非常的离谱，他连基本的语法都不会。第二个嘲讽就是这个地方经典语法。
There is, however, one man that could be argued to be of greater relevance, and I'm honoured that he has joined us here tonight.
再给大家讲一下背景，在这场辩论赛里面，他们的正方是牛津学联的一位辩手，然后反方是一个当地比较著名的 HIPHOP 歌手，所以说就有点像是请罗翔参与法学辩题的辩论一样，他可能本身就自带话题、自带知名度，然后因为他的立场关系，所以就是让这个比赛更有看点一些。
If you bear with me, I'd like to compare Shakespeare's Sonnet 130 with a section of modern grime and rap. My mistress' eyes are nothing like the sun. Coral is far more red than her lips. I have seen roses damask red and white, but no such roses see I in her cheeks. And in some perfumes is there more delight than in the breath that from my mistress reeks. I love to hear her speak, yet well I know that music hath a fair more pleasing sound. I grant I never saw a goddess go my mistress when she walks treads on the ground, and yet, by heaven, I think my love as rare as any she belied with false compare. Those inclined readers of poetry may have noticed, for example, the subtle repetitions of visual central imagery to act as lucid portals to the verse itself and enact the experience of the poet. But those on the proposition side may argue that this is just as important in modern art. For example, Stormzy, Shut Up. Copper Man called me a backup dancer. On stage with the Brits, I'm a backup dancer. If that makes me a backup dancer, that in your bids, backup dancer. That man in your bids, backup dancer. Man wanna chat about backup dancer.
Gas! Sorry, that was gas.
Thank you, Mr. Nasty.
当然可能是因为他们这个应辩给的时间更充足一些，可能华语辩论没有这么充足的时间，就很有节目效果啊。当他当场去朗诵的时候，我记得好像之前新国辩讲那个文学应该载道还是原情的时候，东吴他说那个左边的谐音以黄昏，右边的谐音什么正日落，反正大概是这个意思吧。我有点忘记那首诗了。就是感觉这种直接在现场去朗诵，然后直接去告诉你那个东西什么样子，它那个冲击力就是很大，不管是英文还是中文的辩论。
This debate is about relevance. It's about longevity, the ability for art to transcend time, impact people as potently as it did when it was first created, all the way to over 400 years after the artist's death. Shakespeare recapitulates the very best of a cultural renaissance. I'm not so sure that Kanye West does. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I implore you to vote with common sense, with honesty, and with a sense of pride in one of the greatest figures in our shared history. Thank you very much.
虽然我知道就是这是一个英语辩论，然后我也不是很了解英文辩论，同时它是那种整活性的辩论，但是我还是觉得它其实是跟华辩有很多相通的地方。比如第一个是它的判准，它也像我们华语辩论一样有一个判准，就是他说我们比较的是现实意义，所以我们比较这个作品的流传的时长，包括作品的影响力，包括它对于我们的历史的影响。第二个就是它也跟华语辩论一样注重举证，包括他前面讲到对于词语的贡献，他举了好几个莎翁创造的词汇的例子，还有包括他提到这个本身语言的造诣，他也直接朗诵了莎翁的诗歌。我还是能够看到英文辩论跟华语辩论有一些共通的地方。
Now, you lot been saying some real big, super duper words, yeah?
我觉得他一开口就有那种西海岸的感觉了。我不太了解这位说唱歌手，但他一开口真的就是有那种要摇起来的感觉。
For a more simpler mind, yeah, I would say this. The first person to make toilet paper, who stopped you from squatting and pooping in the bush, to the man said, rah, do you know you can get some soft thing and wipe your man with it? Yeah? It sounds stupid, right? But then look at it like this then. If Shakespeare didn't make words, or even make the basis of a story, would I be able to tell a story? My story might be sicker than Shakespeare's story. But it's true though, like my story is gonna have some real turn up stuff, maybe midgets, gas movie and Ibiza. But for me to write my story, I would have to tap into Shakespeare's laws of how the thing works. So my thing is this, Kanye is 100% more relevant in time due to social media and stuff like that. But Kanye still needs to use Shakespeare's stuff because Kanye couldn't stand in front of you and say nothing, can just go like this. And you understand what he says. He would have to use a word like anger and I don't like you and this is wrong. It's all words.
我不知道为什么现场观众没有笑，但是在我看来这一点就是非常非常的好笑。这位老哥说话的方式和他选的那几句话，就在我看来非常的有意思。
Even though evolution has happened with man like me adding mad sauce and swag and stuff, that's standard, isn't it? I still gotta have homage though to where the sauce was originally came from. Remember, you know, 1700s, me on my pony, yeah, cruising down the middle, pull up on a buff to say, my fair lady, would you thou like to get turned up with thy? Like, that's pumped up stuff. You get what I mean? But there's no different in just times coming past. And to the statement about all the basketball creps and that, Yeezys are 100% dead food. They look like ganja smoking booger busters. Yeah? Those trainers are made for astronauts, yeah? They're dead creps. Air Forces, swaggy boogers. Boom. That's my speech. Rock on. Thank you people.
我不知道为什么现在互联网上流传的版本只有这个9分钟，仅仅包括了反方的立论和正方的结辩的这样一个精简版本。如果各位知道有更完整版本的视频的话，也可以在评论区或者各个地方告诉我。我揣测，我从这个结辩的陈词里面来揣测，这个 rapper 老哥他的论点大概的意思就是说 Kanye West 更贴近我们的现实生活， Shakespeare 更像是我们的祖先。
大家好，这里是后期的分明。由于我再次没有注意到内存已经拍爆的问题，导致本期视频没有结尾。在这里，我给大家放一下上一期视频的结尾，你们就当看到了。记得一键3连哦。
好的，那么这期视频就到这里，欢迎你给这个视频一键3连，我们下期再见。